Hi, my name is Arthur, and I'm working with Professor Mark Finoyan and Jonathan Helm in this research under the SURE program. Our research is titled Hospital Inpatient Occupancy Variability Reduction. The focus of this research is to reduce the variability of hospital occupancy level, because high variability is heavily associated with a lot of bad things. It causes congestion and inpatient overloading, increases emergency patients diversions, increases elective patient cancellations, reduced quality of care, and high staffing costs. And as you can see here, it shows you the graph of occupancy level over 7 days of the current system. So the objective of this research is to stabilize the occupancy level of the hospital. And by doing so, we hope that we will get fewer diversions, fewer cancellations, better quality of care, and lower staffing costs. And again, here shows you the how the desired system will have effect on the occupancy level over 7 days. And so what's our approach? First, we need to figure out the control variables to tackle the problem in this research. So we have two kinds of control variables. The first one is the elective surgery scheduling. It's basically just a surgery schedule for elective patients. Elective patients are just patients who do not need immediate treatment. They could wait between 1 to 3 months before they really need the actual surgery. So in that sense, it's kind of flexible because we can move them around and set when they will have their surgery. The second control is the threshold. We have two kinds of thresholds, the call-in and the cancellation threshold. And I'm going to explain that using this graph right here. So again, here just showing you the occupancy level of the hospital. And what we did is we set the cancellation and the call-in threshold. And every time we go above the cancellation threshold, we start canceling elective patients to save some spots for emergency patients who can unexpectedly come at any time. And every time we go down below the call-in threshold, we start calling in call-in patients. Now, call-in patients also do not need immediate treatment, but they need to be admitted to the hospital between 3 to 7 days after they've been admitted to the call-in queue. And by doing so, we are maintaining a good number of people in the hospital. So the first method is simulation. We simulate 3 kinds of arrivals into a unit with X number of beds. We simulate that and we'll get a graph of occupancy level. And by applying the thresholds, we'll get a new set of data points of occupancy level with lower variability and higher average occupancy rate. The second method will be integer programming. And the reason why we need this method is because the simulation just gives us a big picture of how the system will run based upon the input that we give into the model, but doesn't really tell us what's the best surgery schedule for the hospital. And that's exactly what the integer program does. It will tell us the optimum surgery schedule for the hospital for every week. So the model will take constraints, decision variables, and the objective. And in this case, the decision variable will be the surgery schedule. And the objective is to maximize the number of surgeries subject to surface level in terms of cancellations and diversions. So say if you have this kind of surgery schedule right here, and you throw that into the model, the integer program will give you a new set of surgery schedule that will work best for the hospital. So the conclusion is we know what our problem is. The problem is the hospital has high variability for the occupancy level that leads to lots and lots of diversions and cancellations. We know we have the control, which is the elective admission scheduling, and the call-in and cancellation thresholds. And we also have the method, which is the simulation and the integer program. That's the overview of what I've been doing this summer. And as for the SURE experience, it's been a really great experience for me, and I learned a lot from this research. So I highly recommend it to any undergraduate here at the UFM because it could shape your future. And what I mean by that is you can see if you're really interested in doing research, and you can figure out for yourself if you want to go to graduate school. But most importantly is that you try and learn how to work independently, come up with your own ideas, and work on your ideas under proper guidance, because you will have a really good mentor and a really good faculty advisors, and it will be only beneficial for you and for UFM. So that's about it, and thanks for watching.